Good Monday morning, everyone. This is a Southeastern Soul Tribe Collective reading for you today. Hope everybody's doing okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. And join me in seeing what these energies are for our collective today. Angels, ancestors, guides, and spirits. Please tell us what's going on with our collective today. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Collective today. Anything else for our collective today? Nice. At the bottom of the deck is the sun. That's Leo energy. And it's also whatever is making you happy. That's where we're at with this today. The angel of balance is here. For me, that's everyone at this time just trying to balance their lives, because the man holding the coin is here. So that's balancing stability and balancing the heart in a door to romance. Now that doesn't always mean a love relationship as far as romance goes. With the door to romance here, though, it can definitely be that. But the man holding the heart and the man holding the coin, that's masculine energy. So that's the go out and doer guy. And when that's somebody trying to balance love and stability together. So that could be the person that's going out and doing the things. Maybe someone here is going out to go after love, a new love, or the love they already have, and also balancing that stability, which makes perfect sense here. And everybody's trying to be in a happy space with the sun. You know why? Because it's Christmas time, and during the holidays we tend to do those things, don't we? All right, let's check and see where this is going. I hope you guys are doing all right. It's a beautiful day here. It's peaceful. Took the day off yesterday. It was enjoyable. Watched a lot of TV for a change. I haven't done that in a while. Where's this going for the collective spirit? Spirit's got words today, right? Grounding. Go deep. Explore your roots. I can see that with the man holding the coin here. That's definitely a spirit of while you're searching for your stability and to do the grounding, going deep and exploring your roots. It gives you time to see exactly what it is down in your intuition that pushes you in a certain direction to find that stability in your life and where that comes from, while balancing with the angel of balance here, the place of happiness that you come from. And sometimes we physically go out here for things that help balance and ground our lives, not necessarily things that make us happy. That's what Spirit's calling for here, to try to balance those and see where that goes. And you can only do that by looking on the inside. Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So purification means any of the negative things, anything that's going against the grain. You know, we have a lot of Capricornian energy still going on right now with Pluto and Capricorn. So what that means is that that's a lot of like boss energy, you know, very much where there's a lot of control. All right, so if you're trying to control those things and it's going against the grain, that's something that is going to need some cleansing, because going against the grain is actually resistance to things that you want. Healing energy flows through you. So there's that word flow, okay? So flow is very, very important. You can't flow if you've got a headstrong energy. We all need Capricornian energy, yes, but if it's about power and control over something or someone, that's not good energy. It doesn't flow. So there's always going to be somebody resisting that. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So releasing control is what that tells me there. And if you allow, with the angel of balance here, the man holding the coin and the man holding the heart, all right, you look internally. Heart, things that we love, things that we have passion for. That's a passion card for me, the door to romance. Are things that you actually do find inner peace and happiness with. So that's something to look at today. As you go into this week, try to think about, meditate on those things. What is it that brings me peace inside and provides a level of happiness for me that can still come from a place of love and passion through the people in my life that can balance what they need and what I need for the collective, and gaining your balance through that. So let's take a look at the tarot and see if we can get a little detail as to what the collective needs to work on and what may be out of balance. I'm shuffling down here because my table shakes, and I don't want the camera shaking because it can be annoying to you guys. I know, because I've watched a lot of videos. Iris is over here resting. We went out to play the ball a while ago, and she just loved that. She's a bit obsessive over the ball. We have a good time, though. Show me that angel of balance card for the collective today, Spirit. Alright, that tells me that there's not a lot of time or enough time being spent in balancing things. And because the Seven of Pentacles is reversed here. And the King of Cups fell on top of that. So there's something that you love that you have not spent a lot of time on. It's masculine energy here asking for you to take action toward investing more time in balancing work and relationships. Things that bring stability and love relationships in your life. Show me that man holding the coin. An equal give and take, yes. With the man holding the coin, it's masculine energy, showing me that you are seeking or need to seek. Giving and taking. That's another form of balance to me. So that's something that will bring balance to you. So everything that you put in can come back. So let's look at it in a business sense. In a business sense, if you are not investing money into something, you cannot get a return on an investment because you haven't made an investment, right? All right, well, it's the same thing with love and relationships and the things that are around us. And it's also something to think about when you're not doing things that you love, because you begin to deplete or have an absent feeling of things that you have a heart and a love for, because you're putting so much energy, which creates an imbalance into one side or the other. So Spirit's asking us to please try to come up with an equal balance, but you can only do that from looking inside. So that's something to think about here. No more offers out with Pentacles. So it's backing off of heavy. If you're making your workload heavier than your home life, then that's something Spirit's asking you to look at this week. Wouldn't it be nice to go ahead and have that balance before Christmas comes, before you have to be around those family members? Find that place of internal peace and love so that when you do show up for that, you can be balanced going into that, and it'll make it easier, maybe less family feuds. Yeah, there's a lack of commitment here. Receiving a message of somebody not being as committed in the heart. That, to me, that's a you card, possibly. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a resistance here, and I'm feeling that Capricornian energy coming in a little bit more on this, and finding resistance against making a commitment to love relationships. There seems to be more of an imbalance of commitment into work, and that's something that probably needs to be reviewed and looked at in order to do what the advice is here. And there's that Ace of Swords coming out. I must be on point. You guys that have watched my readings know that that's what that card means to me. Any advice? Yes. So feminine energy is coming in with the Empress card here. And that's you have to understand who that Empress is. I mean, she knows exactly what she needs, what she wants, and what she has. She stands in receiving mode. So that's also a message to me that the collective needs to be more in a receptive mode, because there's a lot of masculine energy on the table. And in order to bring that balance in, that feminine energy has to come through. So are you open to receiving love as much as you're giving it out? Oh, yes. There's another confirmation card, the Queen of Cups, right on top of that. So there's a whole lot about love here. What do I mean when I say love? Love is not just romance, guys. It's also your family. It's also the love for yourself. Honoring yourself and the things that you need and love in your life. The Hanged Man is here. That's Piscean energy. But also what you got to understand about the Hanged Man is he went up in this tree and he hung there waiting for spiritual guidance. And what's spiritual guidance to you? That depends, on what your belief system is. But there's an inner spirit inside of you that will guide you if you're quiet and listen to it. And all that develops from a place of passion and love within yourself, understanding what you love, the things that drive you. When you find that place of inner peace and happiness and balance with the angel of balance here, at that point, you will be able to show more of all of those things in your world. It'll show up in your world. What's going on the inside. Purification activates life force. You see that card? It's a vibrant life force. Do you want to activate a vibrant life? It attracts people to you. It attracts new opportunities. So what can you do with that growth? In that way, you can begin to grow love, work, and everything else in your life will grow abundance when you come from that inner peaceful place. Don't allow others to have power and control over you. You're to work in tandem with balance here, with others. People that are like-minded. You can have difference of opinions, but you have to find that way of being able to be in those relationships while maintaining your autonomy and the things that you love. Spirit will show you that. On the bottom of the deck here, we also have the Lovers and the very opposite energy of the Devil. I want you to take a look at these two cards together. People say, oh no. Okay, well this is a lower vibration of the same card. There's two people tied together here. Alright, so the people in your life are meant to be in your life for a reason. That opposite energy is opposition. You got to stand up to opposition. This is the high road. That's the low road. Alright, so can you see more love in this one than you see in this one? That's something to pay attention to. These are toxic attachments, toxicity, things that you go up against, things that probably feel good and look real pretty, but at the same time, they're deceptive. And they can get you out of balance with these, but there are lessons to learn here. While there are lessons to learn here too, you'll find more peace and balance in this kind of connection. Look who's over top of these two couples. All right? The angel's over this one, the devil's over this one. Now, you have your own depiction of the devil. It's energy to me. This is energy. All right? These are things that don't take you down great roads, but there are lessons to be learned. Times of reflection and cleansing those. The cleanse is what brings those relationships in your life to this. And the opposition comes when the other party of the relationship, whatever it is, maybe it's you and your mom, maybe it's you and your dad, maybe it's you and your kids, maybe it's you and your romantic partner. It just hit me. There's always a third party. Now, which third party do you want to invite? A toxic one or a solid one? Because two's company and three is a crowd. But I'd much rather have that third angel than that devil there. This is also the Capricorn card. And this is Gemini. All right. This Capricorn card, that's another sign of this energy right here. This energy that's in Pluto right now, causing an overpowering sometimes. So I feel like somebody here has got that in their life, or they're allowing one side of their life to overpower the other, which is bringing it an imbalance. It will cause this kind of energy. That's a negative energy. Now, the King of Pentacles is here. Through growth of the heart space within everything that you do, that's your happiness, you can balance this. Because if everything else is balanced, then your stability can come in a lot easier. It comes in smoother because you're able to put more into it. So it depends on where you want to sow your seeds. Over here we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, but the Nine of Pentacles comes up in the upright on the bottom of the deck. So that tells me that with this advice coming here for the collective, that today we need to take a look inside of the things that make us the happiest at your very core without anybody else involved. And if you'll put your energy into that and balance your stability and love relationships best you can. If you see that you're putting way more into another and you're coming up against that force of a block or trying to, one thing's overpowering another, or if it's another person overpowering something that you've got going on in your life, then that's something to pull back, reflect on, wait on Spirit to give you the guidance. It's inner guidance. So whatever makes you start to feel antsy or start to feel nervous or whatever, and you're going into it and something just don't feel right, listen to that. So that's what you're being called to do today. Because I think your higher self really wants to have that balance before you come into contact with the rest of family members this weekend. Because the last thing we want to do is go into 2024, which is coming up very fast, with that negativity on the table. So that's Spirit's message to you today, collective, and I'll be out soon with some other videos. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. Southeastern Soul Tribe. Go over to Facebook if you have not already. I have just opened a Southeastern Soul Tribe page, which is easier to get to than the group page, and I'm going to start moving everything over there and sharing the things that I do on YouTube over there as well, so we can have two audiences going on. Pretty soon you can look and find, I'll have Southeastern Soul Tribe's Instagram up, hopefully very soon, as well as its own TikTok page. So stay tuned, hang out with me, and I can't wait to see you guys again. I'll be back later. Take care.